Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. In our last episode, we built the space biome area here, and we are getting to the point where we can. We're getting close to finishing it. Maybe probably one more episode after this one before it's completely done. The next thing we need to do is set up a cooling room and a cooling loop so that we can keep all of these steel appliances down at or below 275 degrees Celsius. One of the things I did between the episodes was I moved this ladder over to the right one block. And the reason for that is if I do this, we need the area in space here, each area to only take up 64 tiles. The whole width of the map is 256, and already we're going to be shorting ourselves by one just by having the ladder here. I didn't want to short it by any more. So each one of these landings is 4, 3, 4, 3 on all the way down, as we talked about. And then the bottom one here is 8, because it's 2 sets of 4 together. I'm not doing the math, but someone has, so I can, and I trust what they've done. And the amount of heat generated by all of the regolith up here in space, if it were to come down, it would generate enough heat to run two steam turbines pretty much constantly. Well, what we're going to do is set up actually 3 of them. Oops, what am I doing? What is going on? Game? Thank you. It's going to generate enough heat to run 2 of them constantly, so we're going to set up 3 because we need to have a little bit more heat generated in order to keep those cool, those themselves cool. So the first thing I want to do though is add an airflow tile in here. I purposely left this one ladder out, and this is enough room for them to squeak through to go either way, but it's also enough to keep this garbage from falling down on them, yet enough to keep allow this rubber miner to keep it clean up here. So that'll keep all of the regolith from coming down the ladder and blocking off the ladder, but it won't be enough to keep the RoboMiner from doing its job, I believe, anyway. I'm going to make sure real quick before we move on. And then we can start building a cooling room. So what we're going to do is each one of these blocks, these 64 tile segments, although this one I think is... Oh, this one's 64 as well. So we're going to have to make one of them slightly shorter if we even put all 4 of them in, or because we're probably only going to use 3 of them. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do with the rockets. We're going to have to break one of them apart in order to put rockets in. But at least it takes care of us for right now. Come on, machinist, you can do it. I really need to put the transport tubing in and let them move faster, but it'll be okay for now. There we go. So this RoboMiner can clean the top of this off, and that's all we need to worry about. Actually, the other one that's over here should be able to do the same as well. But that's all we need to worry about. So let's do some. Make a room here. I'm gonna give it an extra space just to have the space, and we need this to be enough width for three steam turbines, which is 15 plus obviously an outer wall on each side. So that's 17 tiles in total. Let's see, enough 3, and then we do another floor here, and then 3 more, and another floor here. And I'm going to take out a couple more tiles here just to have some room. We'll eventually probably remove all of this regolith and process it all, but for now it can stay here. I'm not going to bother processing it all until we have something to do with it, and that something is to feed some shovels. Do a priority on these. And then we can also prep a few other pieces of this. So we can do, I think I'm going to do the heavy conductive wire inside of here, because once I get in here and am done with it, I don't want to go back in here again. So we're going to put the heavy conductive wire in here. And I'm going to make it all out of iron. Iron is kind of free right now in space. Actually, I don't need to go that far with that one. Kind of free in space, so we're okay. Although we just spent it all. We have a bunch laying around, right? Nope. I didn't dig all the way across space, but we can always make some more, though. Make some more iron. Oh, wow, we actually have lime. We have a bit more fossil to make into more lime. but I'm going to at least get the first one set up. I probably won't build all 4. If I do build more of them, I'll build them off camera. But the point is to get one of them going at least. Because we need to start scanning space anyway. You set up a telescope and whatnot. So that'll be some work ahead yet. There's a shovel right there. Look at that. And of course, it's nighttime. That all became iron. That's good. So I need some more iron so that I can make the steam turbines. Although I guess we could wall the back wall off. We don't need to have openings there. Once they build this one, then they'll be able to dig this stuff out as well. Good job, everyone. Oh, we have printables. We can take a look at those. Oh, we can take a hatchling. We currently have... Let's just hit the H key and jump down there. The N for net. At least in my mind. See, we have 6 there, 6 there, 6 there, and 5 there. Perfect. We aren't hatching anymore. Excellent. So let's crack a few. Ooh, we have a. That's nice. How can we? Oh, we can even hatch that one. All right, let's hatch a glossy trucklet egg, or incubate rather, and then that will Okay, he's been harangued there. Need to get him delivered. We have a priority on the delivery, so it should happen pretty soon. Excellent. I guess I could shift 1 to get back up here. Look at that. Okay, this is going. Definitely gonna need to sweep this out. Steam turbine, we need more iron. More iron. I'll leave the eggs sitting there, though, I think. Work faster. We can get them priority on the back wall, too, there, I think. Like it's nighttime. Oh, now it is. Hopefully someone is making iron. That would be good. The reason I put the heavy wire in here because there's a 50 kilowatt limit. And that way I don't have to break back into these rooms in order to add the water in there. Oh, you know what I forgot? I need to actually take out that tile. Because we need to actually put in some bottle emptiers up here. We don't need sandstone. Do granite. We need to put a bit of water in here to help cool off the steam engines, and then a bunch of water in here as our as our steam, for steam, I should say. So let's see if we can build those steam turbines yet. Yes, we can, although we can only build 1. So. We need an aqua tuner in here. And that's got to be made out of steel because this room is going to get hot. I want this one kind of centered. It doesn't have to be perfect, but kind of centered under the middle steam engine. And then plumbing, insulated pipe. Let's see, we're going to have a loop. Slow this monster down a little bit. Well, we need to have this here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. one here. Those are the drains for the three turbines. And then liquid vents for those, and they're fine moving out of the copper because they do not overheat. I can't put that one in yet. I should have moved that over by one. Oh well, it'll be fine. Let's start bringing in some water. Auto bottle, high priority, copy, paste. Go sweep inside the rooms. I'm not that worried about the stuff on the roof. But definitely want to get the stuff off of the roof. Or out of the rooms. Did I make this far enough? Yes, I did. Perfect. Look at that. Okay. Plumbing, insulated, igneous. This can come in from that side and go directly in. Now it needs to come down like this and then go like that. This one can come up from there. And then can go across here. And then we'll go up, and this one will come across, oops. There, and it'll go up, but it'll be radiant pipe up here. A bit more iron now, so I can use that here, here, and here. And then some igneous bridges. There, 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 there. And finally, it's done it here. That. And igneous bridge right here. So this will serve as our little buffer in this loop. And we need to fill this. And an easy way to fill this is just to take the water from the steam pipe. So we'll just steal it from here. And put it into the loop. These won't get hot enough fast enough to make much of a difference. I think they're going to bring water soon. Calidorn's bringing water. Excellent. And no one else has priority. Yep. And of course, this is exposed to space. So we need to deal with the fact that there is space there. And the way to deal with the fact that there's space there is to use some drywall. We'll use igneous again. Wallpaper this in. Drywall. Can I build another steam turbine out of iron yet? Yes, I can. But just one. I have a lot of lead. Holy cow, do I have a lot of lead. Oh, I can't bring water in here yet. It's gonna vent off into space. That's foolishness. I need to get that wallpaper done first. That's why there's no waters appearing, because they need to do the wallpaper. Construction, priority 7. Do all the things. New principles again. Gold? Sure. Nope, not enough iron yet. That's okay. We used a lot. Radiant pipes, the power, the electric, the heavy conductive wire for the electric network here. Lots of stuff. And we're going to need some more because we're going to need to put in some radiant pipes in here for a cooling loop. Oh, you still brought water even though it's... No, because it's auto-bottling. Apparently it's going to linger right there. Oh, because there is a tile right there. That's good. At least that part of that didn't go to waste. Let me disable the building, maybe. That would be better. That way no one brings water and it gets lost. That's wasteful. Even though we have a lot. Nope. H. Still making lots of iron. That's good. Hopefully still making fossil as well. Good job, everyone. You're doing well. Good. We have enough for a third. Pick that priority up as well. Once they finish one of these rooms, I can turn that bottle emptier back on. But of course, it's nighttime again. Too bad I don't have an iron. Although I guess I could make some of this stuff out of copper. Yeah, let me do the other cooling loop out of copper. That's probably a better idea. So we need another cooling loop. We need to have radiant pipe, copper. Since we have the copper volcano. This can go in like this. And I'm just going to make it go around the room as best as possible. Use as many tiles as possible here. And then insulated pipe from here on out. This will go up. There. And then back to radiant pipe across through here. And this just follows right above the airflow tiles. And that just, what this will do is this will pick up the heat from the regolith as it falls, and in conjunction with the temp shift plates above it, it will transfer all the heat from the regolith into the petroleum. I almost said water. It's petroleum in these pipes as fast as possible, and it works surprisingly well. Now we have a pump here, so what we need to do is we need to skip the pump, or continue the pump, but leave a break here. And what we're going to do with this is put in a bridge, and it doesn't really matter what material it is because it's just a bridge. But put this in. So what's going to happen is when the pump picks up the petroleum, it's going to have priority putting the petroleum back into the pipe over the petroleum that's already in the pipe. And that way we make sure that this petroleum doesn't get too deep, sitting down there on the bottom, and cause problems with transparency. A little bit of petroleum is transparent enough. What happened there? But too much is not transparent enough. So this one eventually will go and continue this entire loop on the second piece here. But for right now, we're just going to break it right here and stop. Okay, so that's the loop. But now we need to actually cause damage to the loop. What do we have? Well, we can do some water now. Look at that. Doot. Okay. Copying the settings does not enable the thing. So we need to actually break this loop. Let's see, coming back down is where I want the... Yeah. I'm going to break these three. And there's a few issues with the way that this loop works. Because we're adding petroleum into the loop with this pump. And in fact, I can do this part first. We are taking liquid out of this loop with these valves. Let's use copper ore, sure. Here, and should put it here. Yeah, I should put it there. Well, it'll be all right. I think it should spread across there. We have damage from. Oh, I know where we have damage from. The other side of the map. Liquid valve. Here. And then we need a vent, of course, up here. And insulated pipe is fine right there. And up there, and a vent here. So, these vents, these valves are going to take a small amount of petroleum out of the loop as it comes by, and dribble it onto the airflow tiles. And then as it fills up, of course, it's going to overflow onto the next step, 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 on down to here. Then this pump's going to add back into the pipe. And then, of course, it's going to continue on past the pipe, past the valve, most of it will, and come down here. And then from here, it needs to go into a liquid reservoir. Let's do iron. Or do I need to do steel? I need to do steel. Okay, I need more steel then. Nope, wrong button. Do a bit. I guess we can pretend for right now. So this has an input on the top. That'll be the pipe coming down because that's the return pipe. And then an output on the bottom. That'll come out of the bottom. Duh. So let's do a... do this. Put there. And this one will go here, but actually I need to change this a bit more. Because of the way that this this loop is, not only do we need the buffer, we also need a double bridge buffer as well. So this will go here and here, and then you connect, the inputs are already connected together because I left that pipe in there, and you connect the outputs together here, and what this does is it gives us an extra packet space here. So it kind of gives us a double buffer, and because we're adding and removing from the loop, we have to have we need to have a double buffer. Okay, we have, how much water is in there? About 50 kilos, and another 50 kilos there. We're going to cut this one off probably at about 100, but this one I want to actually get pretty rich, at least a couple hundred total per column. While we're waiting, while we're building other stuff, I should say, let me put in another loop here. And we'll go out like this. And this will be for later, for the other half of the map. Maybe I'll put this one closer. I'll take one tile out. When we put this in, then I put the reservoir right in on top of it. Let's do super speed mode here. Also prioritize all the building that's inside, or nearby, I guess, too. The room so we can seal it up. Also do another sweep check here. Nothing to sweep. Excellent. How much water do we have? 80. A little bit more water. Oh, we need to definitely get you out of there. You're going to keep going in and out. That's right. That's right. Shovels do not, or can go through igneous rock without a problem. Actually, I wonder if I should dig down like this. Put in a ladder. Just to keep him out of there. Probably should. Well, that room's done as soon as we get enough water in there. 100 kilos in there. Okay, we're good on this one. Let's deconstruct that. I'll kill him if I have to. I know that sounds heartless, but... maybe I'll do like 300 kilos in each one of these. That way it's like 100 kilograms of eventually steam per meter. Per square meter. That should be good pressure. Take out a couple of these. I don't think they'll make the jump as long as there's nothing to jump from. Okay, keep digging. Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig, dig. Could I take out maybe a couple of these so they can jump up there too? New printables. Oh, nice. Larva eggs. We could eat those. Go back home. Set up. Egg cracker. Oh, I forgot to... Let's slow the speed down. Just a normal fast mode. Copy, paste. Delete that. Larva egg. Doke. Those. I'm going to keep the directlet eggs, though. Let's pick the priority up on that, too. Okay, he's up there out of the way, hopefully. Up. So now, I think we can close up this room. We have our pipe. We have our power. Oh, I have one too many power. That one. Scoop that up. How much do we have here? Almost 200. Assuming they're up here building. Keep running up here. And let's put in that liquid reservoir now if we have the steel for it, and we do. Yeah, we'll go one over from the edge just to have one over from the edge. Go super speed again. All this mafic rock. I wonder if I should have made some of this out of mafic rock. An iron-rich variation of igneous rock. 0.2 and 1.0. It's got a lot less... No, it's a lot. It's not... It's maybe an iron-rich variation of igneous rock, but it's nowhere near igneous. Oh, I guess I clicked right there. Duh. Okay. So yeah, we want igneous, not mafic. At least they built all of the... most of the loop already. That's pretty nice. You know what else we can do? We can get down here. Been emptied out the water line. We need to run a petroleum line. I think I was going to reuse this one. I think I want to insulate it, so we're not going to reuse it. I go all the way up. Yeah, okay. We're gonna replace it. Although I guess I could have just built over top. Take these out. Why are those insulated made out of granite? That's kind of pointless. And then this can go across here. Hopefully they will start deconstructing that pipe. It did it that way. Up there goes someone now. All that granite falling to the bottom. Good job, guys. And now we can rebuild it. Up, 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 and away. good. And this will be our igneous pipe. Or our petroleum pipe. Made out of igneous. And I'm just going to clamp it on right up here. Eventually. We want it added on after the buffer, or after the container and after this buffer. So this is a good place to clamp it onto right here. Oops, wrong button. Printables. Take the food. At this point, we'll take the food. Look at him run, look at him run. Where are we at here? Ooh, nice. Okay, this can probably be deconstructed now. And then we can do a final sweep in this room and clean it up. Or close it up, I should say. Oh, we need to put one of you guys in here. Leave that up. Yeah, that's a good number. A little over 300. I guess I can put that bridge in. Shouldn't hurt. Get that loop filled up with petroleum. It's going to take a while. Get this built in the morning. And we can seal this up. How close is... Okay, it's right here. So let's continue this ladder up. I'm gonna have to get it over here, but that's fine. That, we can actually build across here. Like that. I may not even need this room in the end. Yeah, I probably will. I'll pop the wire back down into it, but that's fine. So we need power. I'm just going to use the regular heavy watt joint plates now. Here. And yeah, we'll probably pop this back down into there. Watt wire. Actually, I should start using, even if I don't use the heavy watt wire, I should use the heavy watt joint plates. Or heavy conductive joint plates. There and there. And I think before we went across on the second height, so we'll continue that. Go straight up here. No, we'll go up the ladder. There we go. We all done in here? I think we are. If not, we'll break back in there. It's not the end of the world. Go, go. Gadget dupes. You know what I could do? Up here, in space, I could find the mafic rock. And I could build like the flooring and stuff here out of mafic. Even the ladders could have been mafic up here. That might have been a better use of materials. Okay, we are all sealed up. So now it's just a matter of getting everything connected, including the petroleum pipe. So let's go down here. See where the construction's finished. Oh, look at all that ice melt. Do something about that. Do this. Okay. We don't really need that tile done. Get them to prioritize on those pieces first. We'll work our way up slowly. Oh no, I forgot something. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. I forgot the thermo sensor and all the automation in here. Plumbing. Wood pipe thermo sensor goes there. Which one is it? Is it the buffer or the other one? I can never remember which one. I just have to look. We use that over here. Where's it at? There it is. Automation. We used a filter gate. You can actually use both, I think. And they kind of both, in the end, do the same thing. Just in different ways. So the filter gate will make sure that the temperature stays warm enough to run for 5 seconds before it turns on. The buffer gate will make sure that the aqua tuner stays off for at least 5 seconds before it turns on. So it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other, I think. In the end, because the filter gate will continue outputting a red signal if the green signal does not last long enough. So if it doesn't stay hot enough long enough, it'll stay outputting red, whereas the buffer gate continues sending green for amount of buffer time after. So that would, once it kicks on, even if it is cooler, it'll stay running for a little bit. This one seems to be safer as far as breakage goes, though, so we're going to use this one. Especially since this pipe's going to have water in it. That. New printables again already. Iron. I will take the iron over the gold amalgam now. I'm going to choose, that's what I'm going to choose. Get water down here. Something melted, I hope. Can't mop that anyway. Oh, we'll just do that. Check for a sweep real quick, and then rebuild those. And then this needs to be set at like 15 degrees, just like the other ones with water in them. That way it doesn't freeze, because they drop by 14 degrees each time, so that should be fine. Get everything down here built. It looks like we probably did. Yes, we did. Alright, so let's do some more prioritization. And we also need to take care of this conveyor rail. And so what I'm going to do is bring it over also to the ladder and come down here. They're not going to be able to reach that. Let's go here. 2, 3, 4. Yep. And we're just going to dump it right now. Sweep it up and make it, or do something with it later. What did I just make all that rail out of, by the way? Iron ore. Okay, good. I was hoping I wasn't using steel. I mean, I copied this one, and I assumed I did it right, but you never know with me. Okay, so the next piece is someplace to put space scanners. They're under automation. And as you can see, they need a little bit of a cone here. They need to be 14 tiles away from any heavy machinery. So we need to bring them down right about there. Base scanner, iron. I think that should be good. And then they need to be 14 tiles away from each other. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Is that 14 in between? 12 in between. They need to go over one more. It's actually 14 tiles between where the connector nodule is, but that's fine. And then we'll just put some mesh tiles here. Not metal, mesh. I'll make it out of copper. In case they wander over here, they'll be prettier. And then we'll use some mafic rock for these ladders. 2 ladders across. That. Just to get across there. And actually, you know what? I will make these ladders all mafic rock as well. Just to use up some of that mafic rock. So much of it, and I don't know what else to use it for. And then we'll use the granite for elsewhere in the base. Okay, so now these need power, and they can run off of our main line here. Where's it at? There it is. Like that. And then they also generate automation. So we can automate automation wire. I had better use iron or copper for this. Go across here, stop there. And then we need a NOT gate here. Then back to the wire. I'm going to stop right there. And I want this one to go this way. I'm leaving the gap there for a very, very good reason. I don't want these doors to open because of incomplete automation. Okay, so that should be good. And the final thing we need here is we need electricity from down here. That's what this room is for. We need to prioritize these items. Good job. And then we need to have... So these doors run at 120. So we can have... How many doors? 16 doors, which happens to be exactly 25% of the sky. I'm going to hook up just one for now. I'll just hook up one in the near spot right now. And as we expand what's in space, then I can make up for it later. What did you make that out of? Copper? Okay, that works. There. And we need to use conductive wire here. And you can go this way. Bridge that. Bridge that. And then you can go in here. I love the sound effect, right? There. Bridge. And copper. So as they build all those wires, then we'll be getting close to done. These need to collect all. Oh look, it's picking stuff up already. And we'll copy the setting to all of them. See, we need some construction priority over here. Far corner. Construction priority. 7, 8. That'll work. And here. And here. We'll take the sandstone. It'll be good for hatch food. Oh, we have one scanner done. Get all that done. Hey, look, there goes our petroleum on loop. It should be cooling down whatever's here. Well, there's not much to cool, but... Oh, I forgot. This needs to be only like 20 grams. Not 10,000 grams. That's letting basically all of the petroleum leak out. All the dupes have to change this setting. Doggone it. That's alright. See how it's now building up now? I forgot the dupes have to change these settings. These are not the ones that I can change. And there's a lot of petroleum here now. That's okay, the pump will take care of it. In time. Thank you, whoever just did that. And this one? Yep, it's going. Okay, it's good. We have an incoming meteor shower. Excellent. Oh no, there's just an error because of network quality. Yeah, of course. Okay, I think this is a good time to stop this episode. We'll let the pump do its job here and take care of the excess petroleum. We'll let the dupes finish building all the wires and stuff, and then the next episode will be exciting because it'll be the time to start opening the doors, and I promise I will not connect this until the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.